Most people think starting a business is a huge gamble. But what if I told you there are businesses out there that almost never fail? In today's video, I'm breaking down 11 real-world businesses that are low risk, easy to start, and built to last. No complicated jargon, no hidden tricks, just straightforward ideas you can actually take action on. Stick around till the end because I'm sharing a bonus tip that can help you choose the perfect one for you. Before we dive in, ensure to join our online business community where we share a deep dive of each business. Number 1, waste management. Trash is something we never stop producing. In fact, the average American generates about 4.9 pounds of municipal solid waste daily. The waste collection services industry in the U.S. has grown 3.8% annually between 2019 and 2024. Sure, the 10-year survival rate in waste services is just 34.2%, but considering the broader business landscape, that's in line with average industry stats, and lower churn during economic downturns makes it more resilient than many sectors. Getting started isn't rocket science either. You need a reliable truck, service routes, and sound logistics. Contracts with municipalities or local businesses mean recurring revenue and less marketing headache. It's the classic evergreen service. People always need it, and without it, things get smelly. Number 2, Bookstore. It might sound retro, but they're experiencing a real comeback. Indie bookstore numbers climb from 1,651 in 2009 to over 2,500 by the mid-2020s. On Independent Bookstore Day in 2025, online sales jumped 77% and bookshop.org transactions surged to 170% year over year. How? These places aren't just about selling. They're about community. Hosting events, author meetups, personalized recommendations, and that cozy tactile experience you can't get online. Startup costs are manageable. Rent a cozy corner, stock curated titles, run small events, and your cash flow builds slowly but steadily. Yes, Amazon still rules the net, but indie bookstores are carving out their niche in real life. Fitness and wellness coach, health never goes out of style. The coaching field, especially fitness and wellness, shows consistent growth. Personal trainer numbers are growing 2 to 3% annually with $3.3 billion in total annual revenue and median individual wages between $47K to $62K, varies by state. Plus, 99% of coaching clients report satisfaction and intention to continue, with 95% rating their coaches good or excellent. So why does it almost fail-proof? People always want to feel better, stronger, healthier. Entry barriers are low. You can start with online sessions, minimal equipment, and focus on niches: weight loss, stress relief, senior fitness. With low overhead and high repeat value, it's a business model that sells itself. Number 4, chiropractic practice. Chiropractic isn't a fad, it's a staple of alternative healthcare. Practices with associates report only 2% struggling post-pandemic compared to 10% solo, and 83% say booking is consistent, rising to full capacity if managed well. That kind of stability isn't accidental. It relies on repeat patients, insurance networks, and growing trust in non-pharma solutions. Business-minded chiropractic grads, especially those with prior exposure to practice management, enter the field better prepared. As long as you manage overhead and marketing smartly, your clinic becomes a local health staple. Plus, low attrition rates suggest long-term success. Number 5, Florist. Running a flower shop might seem romantic, but it's practical too. The florist industry has its ups and downs, but when done right, like specializing in weddings, corporate events, or subscription services, it hits steady demand. Startup costs are reasonable. Wholesale flowers, vases, basic tools. You do need to register your business, get zoning approval, and comply with any city health regulations, but there's no nationwide florist license requirement except in Louisiana, where it was controversial and later relaxed. Marketing is a breeze. Instagram reels of daily arrangements, relationships with event planners, and flower of the week subscriptions. Data shows IBI's World notes the industry demands creativity rather than massive capital. So long as you offer consistent quality and creativity, this business stays blooming. 6, childcare. This business is reliably recession resistant. Parents need safe, nurturing care regardless of the economy. The U.S. childcare market is projected to grow from about $62 billion in 2024 to $95 billion by 2034. Licensing varies by state, but typically includes inspections, staff-child ratio rules, background checks, safety training, and minimum education. Yes, that's work, but it signals trust to parents. Marketing is community-driven: tours, referral incentives, events for families, and visibility on local mom forums. Once you're licensed and trusted, parents stick long-term, making cash flow smooth and stable. 7. Elderly care. The senior care industry is massive, valued at $455 billion in 2023 and expected to hit $651 billion by 2029. CAGR primarily 6.1%. Home care services alone are worth $136 billion in 2023 with 2.3% annual growth, and home health care is growing approximately 7.5% CAGR to 2030. To launch, you'll need business registration, caregiver background checks, basic training, and possibly Medicare certification, depending on services. Staffing is a challenge. Turnover is high, but positioning as high-quality caregivers and using caregiver referral programs, local healthcare partnerships, and senior community outreach helps legitimize and expand your reach. With demographic tailwinds, demand is only going up, and once your clients trust you, care contracts stick. 8. Pet care services. Americans spend like crazy on pets. U.S. pet services brought in $6 billion in 2023 and are projected to reach $10 billion by 2030. The broader U.S. pet care market is even larger, worth $147 billion in 2024 and expected to grow at approximately 4 to 7% annually. Starting a pet sitting or dog walking business requires basic business registration, insurance, possibly USDA or local licensing if you handle breeding or boarding. Costs are low. Just marketing on Rover, one of the biggest platforms, local vet referrals, and social media posts of happy puppies. Average PSI pet sitter members earn over $100,000 a year with positive outlooks. With humanization of pets and busy lifestyles, this business practically runs itself. 9. Laundromats. Picture this. You wake up, toss clothes in a machine. Laundry is a daily chore that never goes away. No surprise that laundromats in the U.S. boast a 95% 5-year survival rate and consistently offer 20 to 35% ROI. They generate roughly $5 billion annually in the U.S., making up about 29,500 locations nationwide. Startup costs, usually $200,000 to $500K, are hefty but manageable, and you don't need a fancy degree. You just need dependable machines, a strategic location, and basic plumbing knowledge. Add fluff and fold or pick up delivery services, and suddenly you're building recurring revenue with minimal labor. A former nurse even tripled her income after buying one and sharing her journey on TikTok. The secret sauce? Reliable cash flow and low-risk operations. Perfect for investors or entrepreneurs wanting a stable, semi-passive income. 10. Landscaping. This isn't just mowing lawns anymore. It's a booming billion-dollar opportunity. The U.S. landscaping services market is around $186 billion in 2025 and projected to hit $245 billion by 2030, growing at a healthy 5.7% CAGR. Entry is easy, just basic tools, a truck, and local marketing. Want more? Add subscription-based lawn care or smart irrigation services for repeat clients and premium pricing. The industry remains highly fragmented, with even local startups claiming territory beside national chains. Focus on eco-friendly designs or seasonal services. Use Nextdoor or Facebook ads, partner with realtors, and watch referrals fly. With steady growth, recurring contracts, and visible results, landscaping offers a tangible, satisfying, and profitable way into the never-fail business club. 11. Agribusiness. Agribusiness isn't just planting seeds, it's a powerhouse value chain making a massive impact. In 2024, global agribusiness hit $3.4 trillion and is expected to grow 2.8% annually through 2033. North America leads with over 41% of the market. In the U.S., agriculture and related industries add 5.5% to GDP and employ 10.4% of the workforce. Net farm income is projected at $180 billion in 2025, up nearly 30% from 2024. You can start small, like selling specialty crops or running an apiary, value-adding with direct-to-consumer channels, or using farm tech tools to boost yields. Licensing depends on what you do. Growing, processing, or selling generally needs local permits and possibly USDA compliance. With rising demand for food, sustainable practices, and tech-driven efficiency, agribusiness is far from a dying field. It's essential, scalable, and full of opportunity.